Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly oracle card reading. Or actually, it's your weekly tarot card reading. I'm using tarot cards this time. And I'm using my Sirian Starseed Tarot for today's reading. So I'm just going to begin by choosing 3 cards. And I just want to get a little bit of insight into what the themes of the upcoming week are going to be like. Okay, so we'll start with the first card. Okay. And the first card is Starseed. I love this card. It's so pretty. And the number of the card is 0, so this would be the Fool in a Rider-Waite deck. And the Starseed is all about a new beginning and a new journey, and trying something that we haven't tried before, putting ourselves out there and releasing fear. But most importantly, this card is about establishing trust in the universe and trusting that everything will work out as it's meant to work out. And so this is a pretty powerful way to begin the week. And the main message I'm getting with this card is asking you to let go of fears this week. So if you're having any reservations about trying something new, or you're hesitating on something, or maybe you're holding on to a lot of fear about, stepping outside of your comfort zone or putting yourself out there, this card is just asking you to have trust that everything will work out, and take some risks, and just let go of that fear and ask yourself, who would I be without my fears? And who would I be without my, my phobias? So yeah, a really powerful card, and actually this is a really nice card to meditate on. And but it's asking you to let go of that fear and step into a new role. So you might have a lot of opportunities at the beginning of the week, or actually throughout the week. Really, all these cards that I draw, they apply to the entire week, not just, the beginning of the week. It really indicates the energies that are going to be present throughout the whole week. And so you might have a lot of opportunities for trying something new, or you just might feel that burning desire to do something totally outside of your comfort zone, or something totally different than what you normally do. And it's important to act on those desires this week. Okay, especially if you feel a sense of, fear or anxiety about trying something new, then you definitely want to try it. You definitely want to challenge yourself. So as we move through the week, we've got 5 of crystals, and 5 of crystals would be 5 of pentacles in a Rider-Waite deck. And this is all about fears surrounding, not really safety, but fears surrounding abundance, and feeling like you're kind of shut out in the cold. And this doesn't mean that you're going to experience that, but you might experience some fears around this. So you might fear doing something because you think you might be risking putting yourself in a position where, others won't be able to relate to you or understand you, and you might be, an outsider. And this is a tough one, because this is something I've struggled with too throughout my life, not revealing too much about myself for fear of being rejected or alienating myself. That's basically what this is about, is feeling like you're on the outside looking in, and like, other people are in these groups, and other people feel like they belong and you don't, and you feel like no one understands you. So all those issues are probably going to come up for you in the middle of the week. And I get the sense that they're going to come up for you in a very muted way, so in a very subtle way. It's not going to be like a big crisis or anything like that. These will come to you in just kind of subtle feelings that you might get when you're in a group or with your family. It's one of the major or minor arcana cards, so it doesn't indicate like a big crisis, but more of a subtle feeling. And I want to turn over the next card because I have a feeling that's going to give us a bit of insight. Okay, and we've got 8 of Crystals. And 8 of Crystals is all about working towards something that's important to you. So putting a lot of time and energy, a lot of grunt work into, you know, a project or a job, something that's really important to you. And it can also indicate gaining really important experience, doing something, and basically kind of laying the groundwork for something that's going to be bigger later on. And I see this as being very connected to the 5 of Crystals. And when you start to feel like you're an outsider and like you don't belong, you know, that's when you can really connect to what your purpose is on this earth and what you feel drawn to do. And channel, you know, all those frustrated, empty, lonely feelings into creating something. And into, you know, whatever work it is that you do. And this doesn't mean that you're denying those uncomfortable feelings or stuffing them, but you're actually tapping into them in a deeper, more powerful way and channeling them in a way that's productive. So using those feelings as inspiration for the work that you do in this world. And also reaching out to others. So it's okay to share those feelings with other people that might be, you know, in whatever communities you're a part of or whatever groups you're a part of, being able to reach out and share how you're feeling, because pretty much everyone feels that way from time to time, some more than others. And if you identify with the whole starseed thing, then you'll definitely know, you know, what it feels like to feel like you're an outsider. So I just want to take a step back and look at these 3 cards all together and see if I get any insights from them. And I just get a really strong connection between the first and the third card. And this ball of light to me is like this glowing sphere of inspiration and power and trust. And I see it showing up again in the crystal that the man is holding. And it's almost like this this light and this inspiration. We can take this light into our bodies and use it to manifest something in the physical world. So whether that's a product, something we're producing, or art, or a service that we give to others, whatever that may be, there's a real connection between being able to establish trust in life and trust that things will work out, and being successful in basically living your purpose and creating what you came here to create, or doing what you were meant to do. I see there being, you know, a really strong connection between those two. And then of course in the middle we have that, you know, our fears and our fears of being an outsider. And really the more we process those feelings, the more successful we're going to be with you know, walking on our path and creating what we came here to create. So I hope you found this reading helpful. My name is Kate, and thank you so much for joining me.